They do so ya kwese NKontabuo. Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition. Ni appear from the Ntuma Banwa. Celebrate here for. Jamadia ye mo if star Ghana. Partners ni be Danida, UK, defeat. And eventually the two me the president of the Ghana Football Association. The recommendation has been what you see improve the office of the president of the Ghana Football Association. Men pam for Kado studio ye ko dwumadi no so ni wa ha na ye sedu susu no abeka ye nsa studio ha ye to aso sedu ni ye mo nyina kwa
yeah Jesu brenya nyame adum bibia boko
ye ko boy powers given to the president of the FA. Any recommendations how a bit to improve the office and then the function ni dwuma odie to have improved Ghana football?
Well medase oko medase for the opportunity and medase Metia 84 and I'm Metia Papa Yojina Mesa. Penku Missy. Metia coach Ebenezer Sifa, Metia Niepa.
Chief Scout.
Chief Scout.
The original chief and you fake one.
Well, I think say already Article 36 of the GFA statutes are and then a account about the president and the functions and Juma President Betima Emra Congress or Article 25 and we say as an institution that is governed by law say my opposition not yet your functions are also by it not follow it true and true and most of it are not you maybe I say the powers of the FA no do so but you see a whole my case and run a many and ye agree say a executive position no because for somebody or chair all the organs and also the leader of all the organs of the Football Association. No? Clearly, it gives him that executive powers. Because, one, in the past, we had 3 leaders at the various organs of the FA. Oko, the Congress of the FA, are no more a different chairman. Over the board of the FA, are no more a different chairman. And I said GFA, and I call the Z Council, are no more a different chairman. And see, at that time, you can clearly say, one single person include the executive powers. But this time around, all these 3 powers, you are boxing it together and they are sharing power. The president of the FA, or not the chairman of Congress, or not the chairman of the executive committee, or not the leader of the emergency committee, the supervisory body of the administrative wing. And clearly, it tells you, say, he's gotten all these powers. Who is 36 now? Or can't be the limitation and I say near president of the FA no be and one say the president shall be the legal representative of the GFA. It means even at the Uridi Anka, the general secretary no should be the legal rep no. Some president another powers and even at the taking legal decisions no the general secretary must come and consult the president because he becomes the legal representative. He becomes, in effect, the company. Am I right?
No, you are wrong.
Well, so because he's been given the legal powers to be the legal representative of the FA, so it means any legal issues that comes as a result of the functions of the FA.
He's the principal agent.
Yes, he becomes the principal agent.
If you are suing, for instance, you attach him.
Yes.
He's the principal person that you have to.
Yes. And so then it confirms what I'm saying. Because already the powers of the General Secretary now, I say he shall also represent the company in terms of legal matters. But then that legal representation cannot supersede that legal representation that the president will have. Need you get that?
Come again.
I am saying that if you read the functions of the General Secretary, one of his functions is to represent the company in terms of all legal matters. But if the Article 36 also makes the president the legal rep, it means any legal issues that comes as and about of the FA, the president must be involved. Do you get that?
Yes.
You see,
the
don't get that.
president, you see, the general secretary in Article
Use
40,
mic.
the general secretary in Article 49, the general secretary shall be the head of the general secretariat of the FA. Inti, you must read what the functions of the general secretariat is, and then to understand, say, the general secretary is the head of all of that. Now, there's a difference between being the head there and then being the legal representative. Inti, for instance, obeti say obi you find say Happy FM amuye franchise. Na ma fa obi say ononkwa na ye sole distributor, or that is the representation.
Affiliate.
Affiliate.
Say pipe show exactly. One station ononkwa na betima pipe show no.
Yes.
Akota kwade.
Into ononkwa na ye mu
affiliate and so affiliate
represent. But we one can say is the sole. It says it shall be the legal representative
of the FA.
But one can say the sole
legal.
So when you are looking at it, you should look at it from that context. Now, Obekaya 2 days ago, Nimeka said the FA president is the executive chairman, and Minion be say Oman Tiasie. Oshe Article 36 now. From 2 near corner, or see he shall preside over all meetings of Congress and the Executive Committee and Emergency Committee. Oba trainer, or see he shall implement through the Secretariat the decisions taken by Congress and the Executive Committee. So it is very clear that onona or implementing, but also the agent,
the Secretariat.
So that way, no, or no. Becomes more or less like the chief executive and at the same time the chief operating, because through or more directions or more on his behalf, and that is where you can have all the issues coming from. That's the reason why Memeka said when we are talking about your friend is saying conflict of interest, and we should look at it in terms of the good governance and so that tells us why we should have perhaps somebody who is involved in the business of football, but not necessarily the club owner or club CEO to contest to be president of the FA. Or share the composition of the executive committee now. Akada say they will be elected by their constituent body. Say club. Your friend is saying Premier Leagues for representative or Obia. These are the people you can put there. But we are looking for somebody to be in charge, and it is this same person who shall ensure that decisions are the executive committee will take are implemented. Or no need so be implemented. But it is the executive committee that takes those decisions. So the football people already will come and take the decision. It is not the president that comes to dictate what should happen at the executive committee or emergency committee. All the football people are properly represented there. They take their decision by simple majority consensus building, and then it becomes the duty of the president to implement. That is where there can be the conflict of interest. You get it. So the decision here taken in favor do you then realize your commitment to being loyal to the decision of the executive committee becomes questionable. Into football people, if they understood, forgive me for saying putting it that way, but if people really understood it that way now, I'm not sure we'll be making a huge cry say Nippon Ebabe defending the interest in was say at all cost umbra hono. And now I can clarify. The GFA is in two folds. The GFA is both an authority and an association. And now me also say you can't amount for Ghana Bar Association anyway. No. Ghana Bar Association is not an authority. The authority for the legal profession is the General Legal Council. Into so Medical Association,
Ghana
Medical Association, welfare
Ghana
body,
Health Service,
but dental, medical and dental council, authority, Teachers Association, NATS, the county nano, their association, but GES and the authority. But in the case of football, no, a GFA and the same authority, the same association. Ye ko ne ka FIFA ne sa nyama we forget say and na make can say FIFA is not involved in a daily competition, a tournament, special tournament. They are no crowd. No, look at how they have even introduced a video assistant referee. It is all part of ensuring their governance system. The people involved there, no, they do not have vested interest or by defending the country way, but in this case, you know, the day-to-day business, you know, is football. And so, who is the neutral person to ensure, say, we are improving upon the governance of the business of football? If that is entrusted in the hands of
almost some unique problems when it comes to conflict of interest. FIFA ne CAF. It is not as daily as here.
Oh yes, yeah,
because they'll be bidding of a year World Cup. We can't do better. How about me?
Yes,
I have influence.
Into America say we shouldn't compare them. Into America say we shouldn't compare them because they are very unique, different from here. Here a league from Premier League to divisions, you know, to even the regional development schools football in Nano. They have a duty to ensure the development. Into these people coming to bringing their constituent representatives, you know, it's not merely for the sake of it, but they have a job to ensure, say, the business of football, the integrity of it is maintained. And that is why we have entrusted those decisions to the executive committee and the emergency committee and to Congress. Inti Osha ne carefully now, Oba say Oba down Bioma or say the president shall be responsible for maintaining good relations between the GFA and other national associations, WAFU, CAF, and FIFA, as well as the relevant state agencies and international organizations. Just say, oh, now ye ambassador, Edema, your friend is saying, association, no? That's the business of football. So when you are there, you are not just coming to look at the interest of the club that has nominated you or the club that you own. You are playing the bigger role for the whole football business. Enye Kotoko, enye Has, enye Midiama, enye Heart of Lions. Enye the business of football. Instead, the say regulators into Bank of Ghana, the governor no share for the whole business of banking. Enye Unibank, enye Barclays Bank, enye Stanchart. And then your fidelity interest and also protected. Among forecast say the Bank of Ghana increasing minimum capital requirements. No. The president even said, I cannot interfere. That is governance.
Okay.
Into Omo corner.
They will come back to you.
Sure.
To
people even went to the association of bankers, went to the president to even use the president's influence to lobby that the Bank of Ghana should do something about it. And then Ghana amalgamated winning now to help. No. So when we are looking at the business of football, no, let us not forget the authority part, the maintaining the entire business. No, and yet, omo business.
Okay. Well, you see, so we started on Monday. You know, I will still go back to the English system, and upon careful deliberation, you know, may I believe he said the English system will best suit us, where we come as representative at groups representing groups and not individuals, because anyone will ensure good governance. Because every member that comes to the executive committee, you know, is coming from a group and not from an individual point of view. So we have the Premier League groups, we have the Division 1 League groups, we have the Women League groups, we have the referees groups, we have the players groups, coaches groups can come. If we want to extend to juvenile football, we can still have it. So that all aspects of the development, you know, is maintained. Then the president can have that ambassadorial role where obelinki between the government, the CAF, WAFU, FIFA. Then the president will not be not have the power and the interest of even removing somebody from amongst them. Because this case of President Tayi device, if you go through and through the constitution and answer the statutes, it's found nowhere. People believe say
give someone the power to appoint her.
But yes.
Have you not vested the same powers?
Okay, let's go to Ghana's
the same
constitution.
person? Yeah.
one of the electoral commission rules, they say before I'll be filing, you must have appointed your
running
mate.
Yeah.
But nowhere in the constitution does it give the president the power to fire his vice.
No, but constitution, because it may come, it may arise.
No, you see, you are.
He's cured the mischief by providing us steps, sir.
You see.
No, yes, but it doesn't in any way say because the president appointed. And this case, you are saying say once you are given the power to appoint,
you can also disappoint. Okay.
To disappoint, the appointment is done by the executive committee, and yet the president in the decision. So the president is only restricted to nominate. But after the nomination, you do not have the power. Yes, you may have the power to make recommend or even say there are grounds for removal from the office of the executive committee.
No, there are grounds. There are really grounds it's captured in the statute.
No, grounds are captured.
Yes.
Bringing the FA's name into dispute.
Yes, but not to
issues and all
yes,
these
but not to remove the person from the office of vice president.
That power goes beyond the president and even the executive committee. Until like
there
was more time. I don't what the statute says. Article 33 and 34 will give you all these things. So 33, or say at the maiden meeting of the executive committee, the president shall appoint from its membership of the executive committee the vice president of the GFA and 3 other members who will together with the president form a 5-member emergency committee. Then 34 no, is where the issues arise. Or say, members shall retain their positions on the executive committee for the whole duration of their mandate. And we know that the duration is 4 years.
4 years.
Then, if you go further to that same, I'll say, and may only be removed from their functions. When the first one, I'll say positions.
Yeah.
Second one, I'll say functions. So, their positions on the executive committee and their functions as one vice president, as emergency
committee members,
as so. True, so I continue. Or say remove from their functions by a decision taken in conformity with these statutes. So now let's go to 35, which talks about removal. So into review, you could see say clearly, one, the president didn't have the power to even consider to remove. The executive committee also didn't have that power to remove because 35 tells you exactly how somebody can remove. See, removal from office. Any member of the executive committee, in this case, the vice president is a member of the executive committee. So any member of the executive committee who is found guilty of misconduct, and when you are found, and you better even how to even find somebody guilty of misconduct. I know who to meet Nasin can say I find you guilty of misconduct. Papa went to me, and also there is a procedure. You see, and then I tend to believe in the strong man concept where you also have your own opinion. The strong man concept is not a concept where you defend your opinion, but where you defend the institution. That should be the strong man's concept.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
When we are
the interest of the company,
the interest of the company or the institution,
paramount.
Yes. But your understanding of the strong or your opinion on the strong man concept is I am strong, so let me do my opinion. No. Where I am strong by defending the state, where I'm strong by defending the institution. So here, every strong man would have defended the institution by saying, "Say, you have breached two of the
clauses in the statute,
49, where the agenda of removal didn't come in, where it was not captured in a minute, and also 35, where you have to go through the procedure of one. The procedure for the removal of a member of the executive committee shall be as follows: 1, a request for the removal of the member shall be signed by at least half of the members of the executive committee. At least half. Nipa 22 no. At least half must sign. So I adjust to your remove away. And see wow. If you go further, it says by resolution of not less than 7 regional football association. Another option. Then it says on the request of not less than 25 national league clubs, at least 8 of which shall be from the Premier Division. And here is a say you must lobby half of the executive committee, or go lobby 1/3 of the regional RFAs, or go lobby 25 of the national league clubs, and that 25 national league clubs, you must lobby half of the Premier League clubs.
But my main fan source, do you know why ASR no? It is because the executives committee no and the board of directors of the company, and to remove a director no and that whole simple like that you go through
and
process.
you guys agree sir the statute as it is in regards to the powers given to the president and
for me, I think that
it's
okay.
All right.
But like I mentioned again, we need a strong man to protect
the integrity
institution.
of the institution. What you say
Me say if we have the right mindset, the provisions here are the best.
Okay.
The president is more or less the chief executive, chief Osha 36 in the the president shall ensure that all organs of the GFA function effectively to achieve the objectives specified by these statutes. Into onona said yes, obi aye na ejuma, and yes, somebody player be and says or match near man kwan no be boardroom ebe you see ho at the point. And not just said the organs are not functioning properly. Nini na the president no ejuma say or so into so your recommendation the executive committee say this organ is not functioning well, we need to strengthen that institution. Onona asset here.
Quick one. Say and in that case, say enka overwhelming cases of protest and echo FNO. One of the grounds for the removal of the president.
Of the president.
Because Onyene Juma yi.
Yes.
All right. Very interesting conversation in the Ebeto also China. Ni any said, I mean, it can't get better than this. But the master pastor that nobody might drink children, might drink and war. Edward Jumedi. Jumedi was brought to you by Star Ghana and a Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition and one feed Danida, UK8, Defit, and a Baba Boy, my Jumedi, Brewo. Jumedi, I can see NKontabuo.